Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first issue of Bitter Blue Comics Street Level Soups. This will be the introduction to our first issue of the Mutants and Masterminds campaign. We're going to be calling them issues instead of sessions because it's comic book themed. But yeah, welcome, true believers, and we're going to be doing some Mutants and Masterminds today. Please note that I have never played this system before, and I am also still learning. So, hello, and I hope everybody enjoys tonight's session. Remember to if you want to see where any of our assets came from, you can just hit ! Credits in the chat, and it will tell you exactly where any asset I have came from. Because I had a couple of people ask me about that. And so, thank you everybody for being here. And without further ado, we're going to go over to our players and let them introduce themselves. Alrighty, here we are. And...
That's pretty sick.
Hello, everybody!
Oh.
Hello!
How is everyone this evening?
Good.
Pretty great.
Fantastic. Alright.
I'm eating the snack.
Good, because you're going to need it. So I'm going to go ahead and have you guys introduce yourselves. We're going to go in order of how your characters are going to be introduced. So I'm just going to have you introduce yourself as a player before we kind of pan over to your character. Huffy, that means you're going to go first.
Hi, I'm Miss Huffy. I use she, her pronouns.
You can find Miss Huffy over at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy or patreon.com/Miss Huffy.
True.
Rory, why don't you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Rory. I'm a dog. My pronouns are he, him, and she, her.
Fantastic. And Jester, why don't you introduce yourself and your, just yourself, because we'll do character introductions later.
Mouthful food. Hi, I'm Jester. Roy, you can call me either or. I'm also a dog. In spirit, in my heart. Goodbye, he, it pronouns, but not him, because I'll never be him.
Okay. Ruggs, you're next.
Hey everybody, I'm Rugged Sauce. He, him pronouns, you can call me Ruggs. You can find me at Rugged Sauce on everything.
Fantastic. And Crow, why don't you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. I use he, him pronouns as well, and I would say where you can find me, but for now you can't. I am a ThePaladinBelle exclusive content.
Yeah, Crow just lives in my backyard.
It's my backyard, actually. We're fighting over it.
The legal disputes are hell right now.
I had a hat
The
for a
lawyers-
scarecrow move into my backyard.
The lawyers don't take us seriously, and the judge thinks this is a joke.
I bet the judge now the judge really doesn't like me.
Fantastic.
Yay, that means I have more sway in this case.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna pan in to the Bludhaven skyline. The city of Bludhaven kind of permeates with the sound of heavy rain and the honking of horns from the denizens of the city, and we pan in over a bell tower in the center of Bludhaven, where the huntress Helena Wayne sits with Makeshift. If you wouldn't mind describing your character for us, please, Holly.
Yeah, sure. I would assume Makeshift is kind of in her, like, more chill, kind of not quite alter ego, because she's kind of always a mutant, but, like, off clothes, like, not costume.
Yeah,
or are
yeah,
we
yeah.
full costume?
You're not full costume, but huntress is.
Okay. So Kami Sapien is a kind of short lady with big fluffy ears, 6 of them, 3 on each side, and a fluffy tail. The ears are usually tucked into a beanie or some kind of like hood, and today in particular they are in fact tucked into a beanie. And her tail is usually in her like weird little jean shorts that I made, but I'm not sure how they'll end up in the end result. Maybe more like bell bottom. Usually it's tucked away, but not right now because she's not especially caring too hard about being subtle.
Okay. Huntress will kind of look over to you and go, Kami, I have an assignment for you.
Oh, okay.
She'll kind of set down dossiers of. 1 second, I gotta count the number of players. 4 other.
Everyone raise your hand.
4 yeah. 4 other either metahumans or street level heroes. And she'll kind of go, these are a team that myself and my father, Thomas, believe will be able to help you to help us. We need your help because we're both dealing with the chaos that is Gotham after the Arkham incident that the media is now deeming the Serious House incident. A lot of Gotham's criminals broke out recently because of the Joker and his actions, and or Joker and her actions. Her actions. My apologies. Because of the Joker and her actions. And we can't investigate, but a major member of the superhero community has gone missing. Nightwing has disappeared into the last we saw her was disappearing into the night during the Serious House incident, chasing after who we believe to be Killer Moth.
What's the Serious House incident?
The Serious House incident was the incident I was describing just a moment ago, where the Joker helped a vast majority.
Okay, so it's the breakout.
Yeah, it's the breakout. Okay. She had explained that the media had coined it the Serious House incident
because of a very non-serious big house.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
So she'll kind of open the first dossier and she goes, we do not know if this person actually exists, but when Batman was investigating Snowflame, I don't know if you know that villain, his powers are cocaine based. We heard Snowflame talking to what we thought was his fish tank, and we didn't put it, past Snowflame to do this. His powers are as they are.
What's the relevance of this guy? What is he to us?
Well, give me a moment and I'll explain.
Sorry.
When Batman was investigating Snowflame because of his connection to Selina Kyle, and Selina was one of the few people to see Nightwing that night. And Selina
is Selina Kyle a public identity? Like, do we already know about her relevance to the Capes and Masks?
You would, because of your connection to Huntress and Thomas.
Okay, that makes sense.
Catwoman also went missing, and Snowflame has a connection to Catwoman. She was one of the last people to see Nightwing before Nightwing headed into Arkham with my father.
So that one might be a lead.
Yes.
It'll be a strange lead, but I see why you're sending me.
But on top of this, we believe Snowflame's fish tank spoke back to him. That's what my father said he heard. There was a distinctly separate voice coming from the fish tank. So we don't know.
I mean, I've known some fish to talk. I knew a talking fish once.
Yes. And
he was my mentor.
Yes, exactly. That's why we're sending you.
I understand. Fish diplomacy.
And she'll hand you the dossier for that one. And she goes, this one, she'll open into the next one, and she'll kind of go, This one we believe is is a resurrected Arkham Guard.
Resurrected by who?
According to Deadman, I don't know if you know Boston Brand, but according to Deadman, we believe one of the Lords of Chaos to be involved in this particular resurrection. We're not sure. Again, we haven't encountered this particular person, but we do believe they work on the side of good. The next one... Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, like, I don't know about these Lords of Chaos, but I do know of the circus performer Boston Brand, if that's the one you're talking about.
Yes, that is exactly. It is. That's exactly who I'm talking about. Unfortunately, he died recently and became the hero Deadman. He was resurrected by a woman named a goddess named Ramakushna. And now he has.
Are resurrections like common around here? That like, am I gonna have to get like a juju bead or
It depends on the circles you run in. I
a
suppose.
pentacle? I don't know. I don't know magic.
Yeah. So probably you're safe. Boston's best friend was Joan Constantine.
Oh yeah, no worries then.
Now, granted, with your mentor and his best friend, you might be in danger a little bit from the forces of magic.
Nah, I mean, only when I'm working with him, it's fine.
And we won't have to worry about Big Red. It's not gonna be a problem.
He's not my emergency contact. You are.
I mean, I get that, but we want to be prepared should he come to the city. Last time he was here, he shot my father in the chest.
Isn't he in like Jersey or something? Where is the BPRD?
They're in New Jersey, which is adjacent to Bludhaven and Gotham.
Yeah.
Gotham is in New Jersey.
They're not here. They're over there.
Yeah, they're in Jersey City, New Jersey. We understand that, but we just want to make sure, because again, him and my father do not get along. Then again, my father doesn't get along with many people.
Yeah. Not that I keep track of them or anything, but I haven't seen them in a while.
These next two, we believe, and she'll kind of open the next two dossiers. This is a speedster that we believe to be on the run from the League of Assassins.
When you were saying on the run, I expected him to be winning. I didn't expect that to end with the League of Assassins. He might be in grave danger.
Exactly. Hence why we're sending you to recruit this group and possibly shave his life.
Yeah.
He has run afoul of Red Claw, Nissa Algu.
Oh.
One of the daughters of the demon.
That's interesting.
Yes. So.
And you want this one on our team?
Yes. Yes, he will be integral to you potentially finding and rescuing Nightwing.
Seems like a good way to paint a target on multiple people's backs, but
yes,
that's
but
a
it's
good way to not
numbers.
be stabbed, I guess.
Strength in numbers.
I'm sure
and this next
wrong.
one is actually a friend to another associate of ours, Olivia Queen, and she'll kind of gesture over this next. They call him the Rat Man. He trained with Olivia on the island, and
is he a rat?
No.
Is he a man?
He is a man. He summons rats.
He's not a rat?
He's not a rat, unfortunately.
All right.
But we would like you to start with investigating the home of Snowflame, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. That seems like a good lead to follow.
And she'll kind of reach into her like utility belt and hand you a piece of equipment. She hands you a grapnel gun to help you with your movement.
How do I use this? And she'll point it at something and fire.
She'll point her own at a gargoyle, fire, and it'll wrap around the gargoyle and she'll like swing to another building.
Cool.
As a demonstration.
she's gonna try to do the same. Should I roll acrobat?
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
You got it. That is one of the few skills she's good at without being a fancy monkey. I mean, she's already a monkey, but
Yeah. Without using any of her powers.
yeah. Acrobatics 20. That's pretty good if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah, so you very easily get over to you very easily get over to the next like building where Huntress is sitting, and she'll kind of gesture over and kind of hand her binoculars to you, kind of pointing that she was leading you to Snowflame's apartment, where inside a very large, very fancy fish tank sits. I'm gonna say you're in a 7-gallon fish tank.
Fish diplomacy.
And she'll kind of go, yes. So if you could, I have to go, but good luck on your mission, and thank you.
Yeah. Definitely get out of here before I set off an alarm.
And she goes, that's the idea. And she like rattles away and like zips off toward the bridge that connects Bludhaven and Gotham, where you can kind of see her taking off on a motorcycle out into the distance.
Awesome. I think a makeshift is gonna try to break in.
Okay.
She's gonna stealth.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stealth.
Yeah, it's also a 20. Fuck yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm just that good.
Now, what would another character have to roll to kind of detect that you're breaking in? That is my question.
Okay.
Because I kind of know.
Perception.
Yeah.
There is perception.
Okay, so Rory, I would like you to roll perception for me, please.
Sure thing.
Fish diplomacy.
Perception.
You do
Fitting.
not see Makeshift climbing into the window. But you are kind of, if you wouldn't mind, not quite a physical description, but tell us about your character.
Yeah, so the contents of the fish tank, not the fish themselves, is water that is being inhabited by a sort of sentient macro cell that uses organelles and the creation of a membrane to control the form of the water that it's inhabiting.
Would you like to tell the people at home your character's name?
Well, I think
Yeah, we
Makeshift
can
should
wait
ask
until
first.
introduction.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should wait
absolutely.
until introductions are done to do the reveal. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Makeshift, you kind of come in. Snowflame is there. He's just passed out on the couch, face in a just pile of cocaine.
Cool. That works for me. I think she's going to just kind of creep on up to the aquarium, and like, she kind of like grumbling to herself like, "It's been a while since I've done this," and she'll like take off her gloves and press her hand up against the glass for a moment. Does the water inside react to her presence at all?
Yeah, near her hand on the other side of the glass, like a series of bubbles forms in the shape of a little smiley face, with two bubbles for eyes that like contract to blink.
I think at this, Kami's going to grin and then like breathe on the aquarium like and then write high backwards so that you're able to see it written out properly. And actually, as a heads up to Belle, I am touching this with my bare hands. There is an opportunity for you to animate this at any time. This can become a living piece of glass in front of me.
Okay.
Whenever you want.
Okay. I will let
She's-
you know if it happens.
Yeah, she's gonna write on the thing. It just says hi.
Yeah, emanating from inside the glass, a little muffled, I guess, because I think it's closed. I guess it could be.
It's
an
got an
open
open top,
fish.
yeah.
Hi, who goes there?
Oh.
You see Snowflame pop up. What's going on? What? Hey,
So before she can get spotted, Kami's going to grab the floor and use her power to transform things around her, and is going to just kind of open up the floor like it's
like a
a
trap door, yeah.
like it's a trap door, and just climb through to hide real quick.
I'm gonna go to the bedroom now. You keep the fish nice and safe. He like stumbles into the bedroom.
Okay, Dad, you got it.
You see the monkey peek back out. That's your dad?
Yes, Snowflame is my dad. He loves me.
All right.
He just calls from the other room. Yes, I do. I love you, buddy.
I was told to ask you some questions. And she'll like press her hand against the glass again, and like as she does, she kind of opens a drawer of water to kind of check out the water and see if she can like poke at it and see what it's all about.
Water starts rushing out of the tank.
It's like a drawer of water, so it's like pressure not.
Okay, so
Too
it's
bad,
it's
right?
it so this is a 7.5 gallon fish tank. If any part
Yeah.
of it opens, water is going to explode outward.
All right. I'm gonna
You
not
can
do
like
that.
climb up to the top.
I'm just
and
gonna
poke
climb
at
up.
it,
Yeah, I'm
because
gonna
there's an
climb
open
up to the
top.
top
Like
and like boop at it with my tail. So are you just like water? What's up here? What's the dealio?
I'm William.
Hi, William.
My dad calls me Willie.
It's nice to meet you, Willie. I'm Kami, and she'll like stick her hand in water for shake.
yeah,
What's it? A hand will form abstractly in the water and shake back.
Hell yeah. So, do you have information for me about Nightwing? By chance?
Who's that?
Okay.
So Rory, I will say, because you have Cadmus secrets. One of the things that they were trying to do at Cadmus was clone Nightwing, but they kept being unsuccessful. So you've only ever heard the name, but you have no fucking clue who Nightwing is.
I take it same answer?
Yeah, same answer.
Okay. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Would you like to join a team? That's a bit of a strange question to ask right out the gate, but solve mysteries and stuff could be fun. Could be a good opportunity for a young water of you.
That sounds pretty fun. Hey, Dad, can I join this
Snowflame
Intruders
comes out,
mystery
like,
team?
Ooh, Snowflame opens the door, and he's in his Snowflame gear now, and he goes, and he's much less bleary. He looks very, very actively like attentive, and he goes, "Who sent you to my apartment?"
Your mama.
Well, if Mother needs a superhero team, I suppose I can't say no. Yeah, Willie, go with this weird monkey, and
Yes.
and go Scooby-Doo some shit.
Oh, actually, I guess my next question is actually for you, Snowflame.
Yes. Well,
Do you have information regarding Selena Kyle or Nightwing?
you see him get really like trepidatious, and he goes, "I'm not supposed to talk about that."
Okay, so this place is bugged.
No,
I
they're
can work on that.
always listening.
What do you mean?
They're always listening. If you want to know what happened to Selena and what happened to Rachel, follow the feathers.
Feathers?
Feathers.
Is one of these feathers in the room?
No. Not that I know of. God, I hope not. He kind of looks around. And,
Okay.
Cammy, roll perception.
Yeah, you got it.
You hear the
all I do is
fluttering of
win.
wings outside.
Shit. Actually, I do hear things with my 6 ears.
Yeah.
We might want to bail.
Do you kind
by
of
the
go to
way,
the window to kind of see what it is?
One thing I should clarify, by the way, I can hear up to 1,000 feet.
Yeah, so you hear the fluttering of very large wings. Very slow wings, but very large.
Slow owl.
Yes.
Oh, there's an owl outside, a big one.
He
Is that what you were referring
You
to?
see him slam the door and you hear him cock a gun.
Yeah, I can help with that. You won't need doors with me. And she's going to start morphing the walls to be more secure.
Okay. So yeah, you could do this. But yeah, you hear the fluttering of an owl, and it seems to keep going and keep going and keep going until it is out of your hearing range. But this thing was listening.
What direction?
Toward Gotham.
Okay.
So southbound.
And this thing was definitely listening.
Oh yeah. Oh, this thing was definitely listening to what you were saying.
Yeah. Whatever it was went back to Gotham, and it was definitely eavesdropping because it left immediately.
Yeah.
This is
I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot more interesting than being peed in by fish.
Yeah.
Snowflame kind of comes out. Don't worry, Willie. I'll replace the water in the tank when you're ready.
Is your son chlorinated?
No.
Son? I don't even know if that's the correct term. Do you have pronouns, Water? Water Willie?
I'm William.
William? Water William, do you have pronouns?
His name is Wetness William. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Shortened to Wet Willie.
My mistake. Snowflame.
Yeah, that is Snowflame saying that.
You're for one, your base is compromised, so you might want to.
Oh, I'm already out of here. I'm burning this place to the ground.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Willie to leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'll make a bucket. Do you need a bucket?
He's like putting gasoline down.
Okay, Dad. Is this monkey person my new dad?
No, that monkey person is your new friend. I'm not leaving Bludhaven. Don't worry. I'm just gonna go to the other safe house. Your body that we built for you is in there, and he'll like point to the like part morph suit, part water.
It's like a water.
Body?
It's like a water cooler with like 4 spider legs.
Yeah, exactly. Your
and
body's
like two little grabby arms.
Your body is in there. Go get it and leave with the monkey. She's your new friend. I will see you at the other safe house. You know, the apartment
complex. Do you need help
complex
running this place
3rd.
down?
No, I've got it.
I mean, I can make your house made out of wood.
It is made out of wood. My name is Snowflame.
Never mind. Yeah. I don't know. I thought you had a like nice apartment. I don't know.
No, Snowflame lives in fucking squalor.
I don't know. You have an aquarium. Like that's rich people shit.
I got that from selling cocaine.
I thought you stole it. I don't know.
No.
That's a really good picture, Crow.
But yeah, you guys go on, have some get out of here, and I'll see you at the other base on 3rd Street.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Third base
I don't know
on
where that
Street.
is.
Third base on CU Street. Let's go.
He'll contact you with the details. He'll actually hand Cammy a burner phone.
Oh.
This is how I'll contact
Nice.
you to know about my son. Don't hurt. If he gets hurt, I don't know what I'll do, but I have super strength when I do enough cocaine.
I have super strength by default.
He just kind of gives you
I
a
don't
side
really.
eye
I'm just really strong, I guess.
He like
It's
gives
not- I
you a
don't know if
side
I'd call
eye
it
and kinda
super.
goes- So Snowflame, when he does do enough, he is like Shazam level super strength. He's a strong guy.
Kami is more like definitely not right now, but when she's in her battle form, she is more like Olympic level strength,
Yeah.
which is a 5.
So like he kind of gets you guys to go, and you guys see kind of as you leave the building goes up in flames. Everybody else that's around the city, you can also see in downtown Bludhaven, an apartment building has gone up in flames.
All right. Next on our little list.
We're gonna pan over. Mhm.
Okay.
No, go ahead, Claire. Or
Just when Willie is like leaving the tank and leaving the fish to just flop on the bottom.
yeah.
What's it? He forms a sort of abstract humanoid shape, a bit like a bathroom sign, and waves down at Makeshift. I've never had a friend before.
Well, it's an honor to be your friend. And she'll shake his hand. Probably. Hand? Is this your hand? I guess it's pretty obvious because it's still like an abstract humanoid form, but still.
Yeah, it's
You are
like
mostly
Appendage.
water. Squids. You're water, I think.
You see, William, you see as the building goes up in flames, Snowflame running out of the building with two things in his hand. A very heavily duct taped brick, and the other one is a bag of fish.
Hey, the fish survived. Way to go, fish, for not being the first fatality of the game.
I spent a lot of money on these fish. They're not dying on me today. He hops into a very beautiful, like 1960s Camaro, and just takes off down the road as fast
And he
as
acts like he doesn't have money.
He does. He does act like he doesn't have money.
Oh well. Next on our list. Who is next on our
So
list?
we're gonna pan over to them before we kind of pan over to your introduction to them. Jester. We're gonna pan in on your last days at Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
Can you give me a description of what your character looked like before they died?
What an introduction, Guardian said. Before this person had died.
Yeah.
And here's what they look like. I'm sorry. About like a 5'5" white, short-ish, like chin-length curly hair. That's kind of thrown back into. It's long enough to be put back into enough of a ponytail that it's like out of the way, no one can really grab it. Probably dressed in a uniform.
Yeah, security guard's uniform.
Yeah, making sure everything's tucked in and correct, and just like going over the mental list of things to do.
Your morning starts kind of as normal. You're kind of going through Arkham Asylum. You stop by the cell of Edward Nashton, aka Edward Nigma, the Riddler. You guys get your, normal gossip about anime that you have a rapport on, kind of back and forth. As you're heading down to Mr. Jones's cell, you hear alarm bells begin to go off. What is your first immediate reaction?
I guess that sort of comes with an additional question for you.
Yes.
In training, Is it, when alarm goes off, is it report to
It's secure your patient.
someone or go to your...
Secure
yes,
your
it's-
patient.
Yeah, so it's, very fast, like, was just walking, but is now, like, full running, like, boots, hitting the ground in a rush, and beating feet as fast as possible.
So as you reach the bottom layers of Arkham Asylum, you know the patients that are on this level. One of which really doesn't like loud noises.
Oh, fuck.
The alarm is like a elementary school fire alarm. It's blaring. How do you proceed past Man-Bat's cell?
Shit, fuck. It's open, I'm assuming.
No, the cell is, the door is partially destroyed. It seems like probably Dr. Langstrom, who is, Kirk Langstrom, the Man-Bat, is in his cell thrashing, trying to get free.
Fuck, do I have anything on me specifically that'll maybe, like...
So you're a basic guard. You're a basic guard. So you have, as per Arkham regulation, you have a baton, you have a taser, you have, because you work on the special patients unit, you do have a set of noise-canceling earphones that go into Man-Bat's ears. But that is, can you calm him enough to do that?
Okay.
Or do you try and just get past him and get to Mr. Jones' cell?
He's still contained right now.
Yes,
and specifically,
currently, you can audibly hear him thrashing and screeching.
Can I put... As I'm like, going past, can I, like, toss the fucking noise-canceling bullshit?
Yeah, there's a crack in the door, and you can absolutely just toss them to him.
Yeah, I think as running past and getting it out...
As you get it out, you see his hands start to claw at you. Like he's trying to get to you.
Motherfucker, I throw it as hard as I can.
He
to reach
catches it. He catches it, and, like, looks at it for a second, and then he looks at you, like, almost thankful in his eyes, but his animalist, like, it's like when you give a dog something that they really needed when they were afraid.
Yeah.
And then he, like, you see him kind of crawl to the, like, edge of his cell to a corner and put them in and just kind of sit there, wrapped in his own wings.
Imagine this is, like, all happening in, like, seconds.
Yeah, this is like seconds are happening, and you begin to hear laughter in the hallways above you. Loud, cackling laughter.
It's fine.
Patient 0071, Martha Wayne, the Joker.
Motherfucker. I think, cusses to themselves as they are making beeline directly for Mr. Jones and praying that he has not gotten out yet.
As you arrive, very suddenly you see kind of a blur of blue and black kind of stop you. Short, bob cut, curly hair, a domino style, like, mask. This is Nightwing. As she kind of stops you and goes, "Where are you going? Who are you?"
I'm a guard. I need to get to Mr. Jones' cell. I really need you to get out
don't
my
need
way.
to go in there. And then very suddenly, you see her look up and then take off into the darkness.
Nice to see you too. And then immediately fucking.
Do you look back to where she went?
Fuck. I think in that moment, it's a singular objective. And in this moment, I could give less of a rat's ass wherever Nightwing just fucking ran off to.
Okay.
Cause I have bigger fish to fry, which includes making sure this man does not kill people today.
So as you arrive in Mr. Jones' cell, what you see is a struggle between him and Batman. Thomas
Jesus
Wayne
Christ.
is battling one of your best friends in the whole world, Waylon Jones. And Batman seems to have the spear of the statue of Michael from the top of the fucking asylum and has impaled it into Mr. Jones. But Mr. Jones also seems to have gotten him with it, and they go tumbling into the Gotham sewer system.
Fucking hell.
As you turn around, all you see as are two glowing owl-like eyes before everything goes black, and the sound of feathers can be heard as you... they're distinctly goggle-looking, but they're definitely owl-like. As you lose consciousness, and it almost seems like, for a moment, everything is fading. This is it for you. You're done. Time on this earth is gone.
I mean, working in Arkham Asylum specifically, I feel like the concept of you might just get killed is not a non-zero chance.
And as you kind of are drifting in that space, that empty, okay, this is my time space, you hear a boy's voice. Hello there. Would you like a chance to change your fate?
If you can change your fate.
That's not where my mind went. I think just turns around to find the source of it.
What you see is a short, effeminate man in a girl's school uniform, all black, with like a white undershirt, and he's got black painted fingernails, pale blue, almost Victor Freeze-like skin, and his eyes are like this dark black with a red pupil.
Mm-hmm.
And he like just gently smiles at you and goes, "Would you like to change your fate?"
Yes, I didn't know that was an option.
He goes, "Wonderful. My name is Clarion. Fantastic to meet you." Shake
Does
my
that ring a
hand.
bell?
So how close do you think you were with Waylon's wife?
Depends, I guess, on how... I imagine she probably visited fairly
Yeah, she
often.
did. She does. She loves Waylon Jones.
Probably you've talked to her many times. Almost akin to like a teacher giving a report about like a student.
Yeah.
Except it's giving a report about
Giant
he's been up
crocodile
to.
man, yeah.
So probably pretty...
She would have warned you that this guy is no good. Clarion the Witch Boy is a bad dude. Like, he's not to be trusted.
Well, I mean, I feel like that warning is kind of sounding, but also, like, it's this or just die. So it's kind of a,
So, my question is, do you think about June before you make this? Like, does that, like,
Just
like
like
her, that experience talking to her click in your head before you
I mean, I feel-
make this deal?
I feel like it was made to be, like, a very, like, serious topic, at least once, if not multiple times, of, like, hey, seriously?
So
Seriously.
as he asks you this, you see another presence in this void. A green glow around a female form as the Enchantress appears and goes, "No, Clarion, this one is mine. Come with me, dear." And she like put her hand out.
Yeah, alright. There's no hesitation about it.
Clarion, clearly pissed off, but you now owe your life to the Enchantress.
That's fine.
The Enchantress owns
That's
your
fine.
soul.
Listen, Clarion can be pouty about it all he wants.
And several days later, you wake up in the shop of the ventriloquist. June is kind of standing there, kind of leaned to the side. She's kind of giving instruction. And she goes, "Oh, good morning there, dear." As you kind of jingle up into realization, the ventriloquist is making you a body that is almost identical in look to your old body.
Okay.
You cannot talk any longer. You can talk to her because she talks to you telepathically.
Yeah.
But you realize you're not human anymore.
Well, I mean, I feel like given the circumstance, it's mildly expected.
Yeah.
A little bit. I think it's just like a head tilts in her direction.
Mhm.
It's like just a lot of things have happened pretty succinctly, one after the other. So it's just kind of like a friendly look
Yeah.
in the face, but very deeply a little bit confused.
You died. I'm assuming you remember dying?
Unfortunately, I do. Yes.
Well, I have commissioned you a body. It has a soundboard in it, so you can technically talk, but I couldn't really afford much. The Kyle voice synthesizer box Model 1 sounds very much like an automated old voice-to-speech box, so that's all you've got for now.
I'm sure I can find a way around that. Not sound
Exactly.
like
Just
a
use onomatopoeias or something.
maybe.
Play
We'll figure it out.
a soundboard.
How
But
much is
we're not going to tell Waylon about this if I can find him. I'm positive he's not dead because I couldn't find him in the soul realm where I found you.
the last I saw him, he was in a way that was not good. It was very bad. There was not much I could do.
Yes,
before he
that's
disappeared.
I figured. Fate has entangled you in the lives of different heroes, and myself and the ventriloquist have to leave before some of those heroes arrive. When they do,
Okay.
you are to go with them and help them find Nightmare. You will be instrumental in the protection of both Bludhaven and Gotham in the coming months. And then the ventriloquist and she are swallowed by dark energy and disappear. Makeshift and Wet Willy, this is when you enter the shop.
Oh. What's the shop like?
This is a small ventriloquist dummy shop. In the very back, sitting kind of at the counter, is a large human-shaped mannequin with, as just described, except instead of a prison guard's uniform, they are wearing a jester's outfit and have a jester's cap on. Jess, you kind of see, is Wet Willy in the body, or is Wet Willy amorphous blob, kind of human-shaped water at the moment?
Willie, they're sort of like out and about right now. I think he'd be in his humanoid form. The ambulator is more for like resting.
Yeah. So you see humanoid, like the sign you'd see on a bathroom, and then a monkey walk into the shop. After being given the kind of heads up by June the Enchantress, to go with these people if they ask you to.
Yeah, I think actively just standing there, kind of.
Did he like check it like the paper, because there's a newspaper on the thing, or on the thing in front of it, the counter in front of him. There's a few, like a calendar. Did he check the date at all?
I don't think it's occurred
Okay.
to check how long it's been. It's just sort of like, I guess, kind of freezing in the moment of oh god, so many things are happening right now.
Yeah.
So it's just a mannequin standing there.
Yeah, and for right now, it's imperceptible if this is a person. But they are stood there, like, the ventriloquist made it look as if this mannequin is, like, keeping the shop. Like, you're stood there, like, with your hands on the counter, and, like, with a wave, and then, and like, you're standing behind the
counter. God, can't escape Arcane Escape work even in death, guys.
And it's retail now.
That's retail. Fuck me,
Retail
dude.
purgatory.
Yeah, I think shock could be a good word to describe what's kind of occurring.
Willie looks around the shop, turns to Makeshift. Is this your shop for friends? All these friends look creepy.
I wouldn't buy a friend here. The dossier says I'm supposed to find a Arkham card, but all I see are mannequins. Hello? Is anyone
Maybe
in
we
here?
can ask them where this person is. Walking up to a random mannequin. Or I guess the one that looks like
Yeah, it looks.
I do love
He does
the
look
like,
friendly.
what's it? We're looking for walking up to the one that looks like the store proprietor. Hello, are you Mr. Arkham Guard?
I think the head on the fucking mannequin tilts.
Yeah, so yeah, Makeshift, you see this mannequin just move very
Makeshift
suddenly.
visibly looks so startled. Like her fucking fur stands on end.
Do you use your synthesizer or do you sign to speak?
I think fully right now I think it's can it pull expressions?
Yeah, it has rudimentary expressions. Like it's articulated enough where it's like this could be used as a ventriloquist dummy.
You
But-
have expressions such as uncanny smile, upsetting frown.
Yeah,
Wink.
and your eyebrows can furrow.
Yeah, upsetting
Smarmy
frown.
eyebrow waggle.
Yeah.
Upsetting frown, eyebrow furrow at your general direction.
That thing's moving.
So
I shouldn't be surprised.
you get the feeling, hat, that your body
Yeah.
can move. You can move your body.
Yeah. So
Like
if it
your
was
consciousness
not, I
is
think,
in the hat, but you have control of this object you're on top of.
I think to the four people who have just entered already like started seeing it move. Kind of like learning how a controls in a video game. Like it's just like moving like kind of nonsensically.
The movements are
like,
jerky and unnerving.
Probably feels very weird. Weird feeling to adjust to.
Yeah. But you are slowly getting your faculties back. And there is like a pen and paper on the thing if you don't want to like use your synthesizer or your sign yet. But there's a pen and pad on the desk.
It writes, "Can I help you?"
I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. I've seen things move that shouldn't move.
The last time you saw
Um,
mannequins move, they attacked you and Abe Sapien.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I guess you can. Are you or do you know if there is an Arkham Guard in this building somewhere?
Points to itself,
Really?
and it's kind of like just like it writes, "You don't believe me?"
I'm sorry. I don't know what the vetting process is for Arkham, but I feel like they know enough people that can make things like you that are not in the best interests of Arkham, that I feel like they probably would have some stipulations about hiring you.
This is the most Arkham Guard I've ever seen. But it's also the only Arkham Guard I've ever seen.
I feel like it's like a second of writing. I did work at Arkham, and now I'm this.
Oh.
You were told that this person was resurrected. Like, that's in the dossier.
Ooh.
You likely assumed zombie? No. Mannequin?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I've worked with animated objects before. Poke, 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 poke.
What are you poking?
Face, shoulder, belly.
Okay.
I think takes a whole step back and kind of puts hands up. Will sign, don't touch me.
I mean, at least you're reactive. That's a good sign. You seem pretty new to this whole body.
Signs, no shit, Sherlock.
I'm gonna push you over and see how your balance is.
Okay,
I will-
so let's see. What would that be? I think that'd be athletics versus acrobatics, maybe?
We can totally do that if you'd like.
Yeah. You roll athletics, Jess roll acrobatics.
23.
Hey!
Yeah, the hat just kind of stands there, or the mannequin just kind of stands there and gives you like a shade, like a bombastic side eye.
Yeah, I think aggressive success. What was that for?
Sorry. Just making sure you're like able and not like gonna fall apart on me. We're kind of looking for a team of people to help recover a friend of mine, or I guess a friend of my friends. It's complicated.
Okay.
We're looking for somebody, and my friend thinks that you'd be good company for that.
Jester,
you're
I have a
interested.
question.
Yeah.
Did the
Shoot.
mannequin grab onto the counter when they were kind of steadying themselves?
Probably, yeah.
Makeshift roll perception.
Gosh. 21.
Makeshift, what you see, kind of looking over the mannequin and then looking down to where when the mannequin lifts its hand, the counter is made of metal. Where it gripped, there is a clear dent in this steel counter in the shape of its hand.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be impressed with that either. I do that all the time. But that is just from sheer durability, or
Yeah,
is
that's from strength of gripping onto this thing, trying not to let you push it over.
Yeah, you seem pretty hale and hearty. Would you be interested in joining a crack team of would-be misfits?
I think, raises an eyebrow, but, starts to, do it, stretch, and, an emotion that used to doing as a person.
Yeah, and, when you do this, your, shoulders pop, and your back kind of pops, and it makes the noises of, if you had, human joints. Just to kind of, they made you a humanoid form that would feel uncanny, but tried to make it as human as they could.
Uncanny but comforting.
Yeah.
So mainly
Only to you. Yeah, comforting to you. Uncanny to everybody else.
I think just, looks around the place, and I think I will actually look at the papers as I'm, getting actually ready to leave.
You've been dead for 6 months.
Yeah.
Looking at the date you died
Yeah.
was 6 months ago.
Yeah, I think fully, does stumble back a little bit, while being pushed. It's kind of shakes their head a little bit. Mine's taking a deep breath. It's kind of...
To you, it feels like you're breathing, but
Yeah.
very clearly no one else, you don't breathe.
Wood
But
creaking sounds.
Yeah, they kind of feel the wood settles, but to you as your senses, you feel the relief you would get from deep breathing exercises.
Okay.
June's magic seems to have made you where you feel things as if this is a real body, but it's definitely not a real body. You also see there's a smaller version of your body around, like, as a puppet. It's like it's labeled kind of. It's in a case and it's labeled backup.
Do I have a gut feeling that if I should take this with me, or if I
Yeah,
should
this is definitely something that June had the ventriloquist make under duress as your backup body.
Yeah.
Enchantress
sure.
just looked at the ventriloquist. I will literally eat your soul if you don't
How
move away
often-
from the body.
I feel like dummy makers and in the DC comics are often doing things under duress.
Well, yeah, I think, yeah. The ventriloquist specifically is like, him and Scarface have to make a lot of Scarface's body. So he's like, and Enchantress, as a force of nature, she's not even really a person. She's a force of nature. If she comes into your shop and says, do this thing, you do it or you die. Those are your options.
Oh, you said it's in a case?
Yeah, it's in a
or
little case. It's
what's
not
the-
locked or anything. It's just a little glass case to keep it nice and not dusty.
Do I have anything to hold it? Do I have a bag or
Yeah, there's like
anything?
a backpack nearby with, essentials and stuff that June left you. There's like some
Yeah,
wood
I think,
varnish in there. There's, just some stuff to keep maintenance up on your body, some WD-40 for your joints.
Couple of acorn.
A little have a good day. have a good day.
Yeah, it's
Little
like
lunch.
a packed lunch. It's like a packed lunch and just in a little backpack.
So, are you like visibly checking out the sign on that's like backup and shit? Would you say?
Sorry, repeat
Like-
that question?
Would you say that you are visually or visibly checking out like the thing that says like spare on it, or what was it?
Backup. Yeah.
Checking.
Backup. Are you like visibly
Yeah.
checking this thing out? I think Makeshift will like pat your shoulder, like she's still like wanting to make sure you've got a bunch of like contacts. I don't know why, but like she'll actually I can probably help you with any damages you might sustain if you are just worried that you'll be damaged. I think I may be uniquely qualified to help with, let's call it, field maintenance.
Like, I think hasn't decided the preference between signing, writing,
I don't think you've used your voice synthesizer
but
yet.
writes, no, I think we'll write down on the piece of paper, I appreciate it, thank you. I think then, like, goes to stop, and then, like, writes down, God. Is then, like, the real names of people, like, villains and stuff, pretty well known within the community, or is
Not
it, like...
enchantresses. Enchantress would be known as the Enchantress. Like, ventriloquist is ventriloquist. The people that know people's real names are like guards at Arkham, other superheroes,
Sick.
other supervillains.
Sick. Okay, so I think it goes to, like, write something, scratches it out. Like, makes a drawing of Mr. Waylon Jones. Like, makes a little arrow and writes, if you see him, don't tell him that I died and came
What
back.
you see on this piece of paper is an expertly drawn drawing of Killer Croc.
So this is
And
drawn
I think also on the...
to show me, like,
Yes.
and it says "do not" something.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Don't tell Killer Croc that the hat has been reanimated.
So specifically, the verbiage Killer Croc has not been included on the note.
Yeah, just don't tell him that I'm
Yeah.
alive is what it says.
I think Makeshift will look like very surprised actually for a second and be like, "How did you know I knew Waylon?" Like completely misunderstanding the context. Like she assumes that you knew somehow.
Sorry? Question mark?
We were in the same circus for a while.
Just kind of writes. I was at Arkham.
Oh, okay. And you want me to make sure he doesn't know about you? I don't. Does the dossier include a name?
What was your name before you died?
Oh.
2 days McRetirement.
Oh no.
Listen, I feel like I was locked in a lifetime position.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much. No, yeah, that was their name. Was
Sisyphus? Is that you?
Their
Born
name
an
was,
Arkham card.
Their name was Rowan Williams before they, to answer your question.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you
that
said-
would have been the name that was included, was Rowan Williams.
Ron Williams. Okay. Do you want me to keep that secret? Would you like me to call you something else in the meantime?
So, looks like takes like the thinking pause.
As you, I'm gonna say that when those like vocalizations you just made, involuntarily came out of your fucking voice synthesizer.
Christ. Oh my god.
This thing must be broken. Tap, tap, tap.
I swat your hand away.
Fair enough. Yeah, probably don't let me touch things actually.
Science, you can call me Road.
Road?
Roll.
Road.
Yeah, just
Like-
the first
like,
name.
cle-
Just
like
the first
clearly, yeah, like double science it clearly for spelling purposes.
What is the spelling purpose? If you don't mind me
If you
double
look
checking?
at Jess's
Okay, yes.
nickname in the thing. There you
Yeah, I found. Cool.
Yeah.
Road. Not road for driving on, road for hat.
go. For hats.
No, it's road for driving. You're so right.
That's what I kept hearing.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm just stupid.
Yeah, the signs. I'm ready whenever you are. Question mark. Unless you need something from here.
Sure. I may get back to you on the keeping a secret from my buddy Waylon situation. Although I haven't actually seen him in a great long time.
About 6 months.
Ooh.
Yeah, you haven't seen him for about 6
Ooh.
months.
Ooh.
When you mentioned like looking forward to meeting him, kind of pulls her face. But it's like just like starts walking towards the door.
How is Wet Willie doing during all of this?
Willie is like fucking
How's
around the shop, like picking up random puppets and like
Making shit soggy.
dangling them. Eventually figures out the like mechanism for making one talk.
I
Treats
think...
one to a drink of water from himself.
Oh my...
I love that. Willie, you can now possess the puppet.
Probably at what's it? Probably sees the WD-40, thinks it's like the breath freshener his dad uses, makes a mouth for himself and sprays WD-40 into it.
Oh my god. Can I proceed?
Fresh.
I think turns around, and just like looks at you. just looks at you real intensely. And then shakes the head and like the little bells jingle.
Do you want some?
Uh,
That would actually probably help with your joints.
a pause and like a so-so motion with the hands, and then the motions for you to like come over so you can stop fucking around with the shit in here.
Oh lord.
Starts fucking around with shit while they're distracted.
I love that.
I'm over here now.
Yeah, Willie just kind of walks. It's you look Uncanny Valley. Willie moves Uncanny Valley. Oh,
Where the uncanny.
Like,
The
Willie simultaneously slides along the ground like a snail, but also makes strides with leg stalks like he sees people move. He hasn't quite got the grasp of either, but you know, it works.
we're getting there. Yeah.
Like a weird forward moonwalk.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I
So
give him a thumbs up.
we kind of will pan away from this panel and go over to another of the dossiers. Panning back, you know, a few months to what was assumed to be a tryout for the Teen Titans. Now just known as the Titans because they're all adults. Tell us about Blitz, Ruggs.
Blitz is a younger guy. He's very into social media and kind of addicted to his phone, as many of them are. He's got the best. Should I just go into the whole spiel?
Yeah. Give us the whole spiel of your character, and then we'll kind of pan you into your to your scene.
All right. So, superhero name Blitz. Government ID Blitzkrieg. It's perfect. No one will ever be able to tell.
Love it.
There's plenty of people who have blue hair in that name. So.
Absolutely.
And, that's why he also doubles up on masks. He's got, like, one over the mouth, like a ninja-type mask. And he's got, like, your little domino mask because apparently they work in the DC universe, but he's never been fully convinced.
Yeah. You see Nightwing wear one, and Robin wore one when Robin was around.
He feels like he could pick Nightwing and Robin out of a crowd if he saw them, like, in person.
Okay.
I mean, obviously he can't, but, like...
Yeah, absolutely. You could 100% pick. So we pan in to you kind of heading into this warehouse, and as you walk in, you see this woman in a biker jacket. She's got about shoulder-length black curly hair, beautiful blue eyes. This woman is gorgeous. She's a little thicker. She's kind of, well-built, very muscular, and she's kind of chatting with these people, and she kind of looks at you and goes, "Hey, you here for the sign up?"
Yeah, yes, I'm totally here for the sign up. That's...
She kind of looks you up and down, and just chuckles and walks away. You've just encountered Nightwing. You had no idea it was her.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's that you could totally pick Nightwing out of a crowd. 100% did not know.
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, you just thought this hot chick was asking you.
So it's known.
Yeah.
Blitz has a 2 in perception.
Yeah, absolutely. So you kind of head inside, and there's a bunch of dudes kind of dressed similarly to you. Your suit was kind of given to you by this, years, like a year ago, you were told, we'll send you a suit, you can come and try out. It was not signed that it was the League of Assassins. That's why you assumed it was. Yeah. It was, the Teen Titans. They knew you had superpowers.
Like he's got I got an active social media. Why wouldn't the Teen Titans reach out to me?
Exactly. Beast Boy.
They know that my talent is wasted up in Connecticut.
Exactly. So you kind of get in there. What are you doing as you enter this secretive facility?
He's on TikTok.
Okay.
He's branding, merchandise, very important at some point.
Give me the opener
So-
for his TikTok stream.
So after the encounter with the biker woman, he's like, well, this is fucking solid content here. Pulls out his phone, hits the go live, gives it a minute to get the people in, and then, how's it going, TikTok? It's your boy Blitz. We are here for our tryout for the Titans. Here we are, odd place to have, a Titan tryout. I thought we'd have it at the tower, but
There's
apparently not.
A good few people around you dressed in the same outfit you are. Almost like they're goons for a supervillain.
Yeah. A little bit weird to have it at a warehouse too, but you know what?
You see a few.
Today is the day.
I have a question for all of our other heroes in the chat. Would any of you like to have been in his chat while this was happening? Like, do any of you watch Blitz's TikToks or this is before you died?
Fuck it. Probably on a lunch break.
Yeah, so you're watching this, this TikTok of this creator. It's kind of playing on the background of the TV where Willie is. I
think types in chat. That seems kind of sketch. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit confused. I thought they sent us custom uniforms. It seems like everybody else is wearing one too.
You see, as you're kind of doing this, a woman, tall, wide shoulders, well muscled, a red bear paw tattoo on her right shoulder, long red hair. Go. Who are you? What are you recording? Give me that phone! As she comes barreling toward you, swords out, chasing you down. What do you do?
I run.
Okay. Now you have super speed. Do you use it?
Not yet.
Okay, she is running faster than your average person.
He's pretty quick on his own, but he's gonna do what he can before he zips off. It's not great for the optics. So everybody that's watching the TikTok will just see him bad selfie angle, and over the shoulder, this giant woman running him down with swords.
Yeah, and you hear, "Assassins, go!" And
we fucked up, TikTok.
These ninjas
we fucked
all
up. We
fall
gotta
down
go
and start chasing you down. We pan in 6 months later. Where in Bludhaven is Blitz hiding? Because
he's
couldn't
had to
go back to Connecticut.
He's had to, shut down the TikTok for now. I mean, he's got another account.
Yeah.
But, it's the personal account. It's not the same.
Every so
But,
often, he'll
he's
see
been-
weird guys on the personal account, in the background of his TikToks.
He's got a decent amount of money.
Okay.
So he's not without...
in Gotham, then, probably.
Probably.
I feel like Gotham has cheap rent, yeah?
Not cheaper than Bludhaven. Bludhaven is the poor city comparatively. Because that's where Gotham's where the Waynes live, and the Marconis, and the Falcones, all the mob bosses. It's
True.
it's like Chicago.
Jersey is an expensive state.
He's probably at he doesn't want to bring attention to himself, so he's not at a nice hotel, but he's at a Crown Plaza. Okay. Like a chain hotel, but one of the ones in the city, the rooms are a little smaller.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. This is the difference between living in New York and Jersey City. And so we kind of pan in on you as Roan, Makeshift, and Willie all kind of were told in the dossier Blitzkrieg, or just Blitz, is a speedster, and where he lives, because Batman just fucking knows, because he's Batman.
I mean, he is spending funds from the TikTok.
Yeah.
I think.
Let me tell you, getting chased down by the assassin woman, doing numbers.
Yeah, it really is.
Hot goth,
In the comments.
hot goth
I wish that were
milf
me.
wants to kill me? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
People in the comments, gosh, I wish that were me.
Yeah, it's it's already been stitched with the. You're probably wondering how I got in this position.
I think Corona at some point commented, maybe you shouldn't have streamed that. Maybe that was a bad idea. Getting downvoted to hell, but I'm right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Love that. Love this. But yeah, so we kind of pan in as you guys arrive. Like, do you go through the door or do you go through the window?
I think
The
we're gonna break
door.
in your house.
Okay.
I think the door like civilized
Or-
people.
So-
Wait,
so
you think
makeshift.
This is like a hotel?
Yeah, this is a hotel. So you've got a large window, or you've got a door. But here's the
Yeah, break
question:
that.
are you taking Wet Willie through a door, the lobby of a hotel? Hell, are you taking Roan through the lobby of a hotel?
I don't think we're going through the lobby. We're going in through a window.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are kind of breaking in through the window. Now, do we let Makeshift break in through the window, or would Wet Willie like to permeate through and open the door, open the window? Kind of giving Rory a chance to use.
How are we getting?
Powers.
Is it like a higher level?
It's there's a fire escape.
It's a hotel, not a house.
Yeah, it's a hotel.
Okay. I can go in through the toilet.
Yeah, you absolutely fucking could. That is 100% a thing you can do.
Okay.
Right.
Willie's gonna enter through the piping.
Okay, Blitz, roll perception as Willie comes up out of your fucking toilet.
Oh shit!
Okay, Blitz, very suddenly, a vaguely human-shaped thing comes out of your toilet water
A little smiley face.
with a smiley. Yeah, just a little smiley face on it.
He's going to attack it with a plunger.
Okay, as you're rising out, you got a plunger kind of going against your hand.
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
Hi. Ow. Hi.
I'm not
Ow.
paying for that.
My name's Willie.
What the fuck? Why are you? Hello, Willie.
Willie, as you enter, do you just go over to the window and open it?
No, I think I'm just talking to him right now.
Okay,
He's
okay, cool.
with a
So,
plunger.
makeshift, you can break in as Willie and Blitz have this conversation.
Cool. Set a sleight of hand or stealth.
Sleight of hand.
I would like you to come with me.
I
I have a
Sounds
very
like
important
glass
mission for
smasher.
you.
Yeah. You just hear glass smash from the other room.
I think you hear a very creepy ass fucking sorry
From a text to speech.
Sorry.
yeah from it's a text to speech voice just like sorry.
he throws the plunger.
Okay, roll me a
I'm
ranged
imagining
attack.
Who is he hitting?
I'm imagining that Roan sounds like the fucking default TikTok voice.
Oh my god. It's so
Alright.
just it's supposed to sound like Miku's granddad. I can't remember the name of the computer.
IBM 7094.
Yes, that's what
Of
it
course
sounds
you
like.
know. Of course you know.
Hatsune Miku's granddad.
Granddad,
Yeah.
yeah.
The one that goes
God.
It's not rolling.
Blitz is starting to record. Hey guys, what's up?
These people are breaking into my house.
People are keep breaking.
I'm just gonna roll. Okay, so
Yeah, if you have a ranged attack already on your thing, just go ahead and roll that.
in that case, you'll get a little. equals that.
So makeshift. You're probably the first one through the window. You get plungered in the face.
I think she takes like an extra long moment to try to pull it off of her face.
Are you wearing your gloves?
Since I broke the glass, I'm assuming I probably am.
Okay. The object does not animate.
Instead of morphing the glass.
Yep. So the object does not animate. And you know, Roan, you and Willie are the only two that can kind of talk right now because there's a plunger on Makeshift's face.
I think Puts gets in the room, puts hands up, in some show of like, I'm still along for the ride.
Willie.
Okay.
Now what are you doing as this happens?
Willie creates arms to also put up. We're raising our hands now.
Okay, Willie. All right. So I take it they're with you.
Rune science, yes.
Okay. I'm assuming there's like a nod along with that because Blitz is not.
Blitz
Yeah.
is not no sign. Yeah. Just
Yeah, there's a
jingling of
nod.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry about the plunge. You good there?
Get it off.
Okay.
Just
Blitz
a
will
very angry monkey.
just like try and grab and pull.
Roll athletics.
I think.
Nope. Weak little nerd arms.
Can I try?
Yeah, absolutely, Roan. You can try.
This sucks.
Yeah, you feel
fuck,
so.
it's acrobatic.
Blitz tries a couple of times, right? We're gonna go ahead and give it to you. And Roan just kind of goes like, makes an exasperated sigh, like looks like they sigh, grabs like the
Yeah.
plunger, holds the back of Makeshift's head, and then just pulls, and the plunger pops off.
I think looks at everybody in science. What? Like it's hard?
Thank you. That's a very dangerous weapon you've got there, Blitz.
Would you legally blonde at me?
I thought you couldn't read science. Roan, like the fucking mannequins, gives the creepy smile at you. The fucked up puppet smile.
He's gonna
And
take a
you're
step
dead.
back. Just to,
I can
you know,
tell by the taste of your toilet that you like the same takeout my dad likes.
Oh my god, I love.
I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm probably the best situated to explain why we're breaking and entering. If you,
that I would very much appreciate that.
yeah. So full disclosure, we know that you're being hunted, and we need.
And you came in through the window.
Yeah.
Do you know how many windows I've had to
with a
replace?
plunger, and
They
you
are
thought I was
expensive.
an assassin.
Fuck. Do I have a phone or anything?
Here,
I
Or-
came in through the toilet.
You were.
Is that more
Well-
appropriate?
I'll fix your window. Hold on. And she's gonna walk over and start trying to put the pieces together. This can animate.
So, Roan, you do have. So typically you would have like a phone or something to use, but at this particular instance, I think it's just you either have to sign or use your voice synthesizer.
Goes to like reach for a phone, can't find it. The word fuck in Hatsune Miku's grandpa's voice comes out.
Somebody
That's
just
right.
upgrades it. I want to imagine, right? So part of me
Yeah.
is going to be nice to you. It's not Hatsune Miku's granddad's voice. It's just Miku's voice. Oh,
It's Miku saying fuck. Sits on the
Love
floor.
that.
Rowan's just sitting on the floor now, arms crossed.
You also see Makeshift like stop her conversation to go over and start putting the window together like it's a jigsaw puzzle.
as you do this, the glass does in fact come to life like Beauty
God
and the Beast
damn
style.
it! It gets a cute little face on it.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Why did you break
Sorry.
me?
Sorry. I was trying to
Hatsune Miku-
open you, and I'm not very good at that.
Oh yeah, no, you really aren't.
Hatsune Miku voice.
Hatsune
What
Miku
did
voice.
the
What?
voice say?
Hatsune Miku voice. Rude. I'm so sorry that you got broken.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That one came in through the toilet.
I didn't want to do that either.
It's honestly somewhat still preferable.
Willie, you now
mean,
see
it's
something that
clean.
is about as sentient as you are.
So yeah, friend of ours got missing essentially. We know you're on the
Blitz's-
run, and
so-
we're trying to.
Blitz's dossier would have very specifically said, tell him you're recruiting him for Batman. He's more likely to agree that way. Like that's in his
Okay.
dossier.
In that case, she says, a mutual friend of ours, a bat.
Name drop
more like,
Batman.
a mutual bat of ours has instructed me to start making a team to find Nightwing, essentially. And we know you're on the run and could probably use a couple of good friends.
Well, Blitz looks at the sentient water, the sentient glass.
He is
Sentient
communicating with the
mannequin.
window. You're just like me, except made of glass.
Exactly. It's fantastic.
Oh, God.
Miku voice.
And then-
I'm in hell.
At makeshift and just hand to his head like, I really thought I was joining the Titans, and
I
this is what I got.
I-
This is what I got.
Wait, I look over at Blitz.
You're joining the witness protection equivalent of a super team.
I'm getting the
every
fucking West
time-
Coast Avengers here.
God, God, I'm now gonna preface every time I talk to fucking Hatsune Miku voice.
Like Great Lakes
But,
Avengers.
like, looks over at Blitz, Hatsune Miku voice. You! I saw that.
Oh, you saw the
The TikTok.
yeah.
I commented that you shouldn't have gone, and then your followers downvoted me.
That
What the fuck are you
that
talking
happens.
about? The fuck is a down?
Thumbs down. Whatever. Same difference. Look, it's 6 months. It hasn't been that much time. Building does change.
What do you mean?
Makeshift,
Uh,
you don't know about all this newfangled technology.
What is this newfangled comment section? Are you talking about the newsy paper?
It's like that, but like
Okay.
live.
So, like the news.
Yes,
You can't comment on the news.
it's new. You might have seen it on the
No.
news. You can leave little comments.
Has
Have you
been-
heard of the internet?
Maybe. I think maybe. I think that's been around for a minute, but I don't.
This
I don't
is
know
gonna
much
be a
about
long trip.
it. Sorry, I'm. There are a couple gaps in my knowledge. I didn't go to school.
That's fine. Okay, so you said we're looking. You said Batman sent you.
Yeah, we're looking for Nightwing, and also Selena Kyle.
Son
But
of a-
we thought you might be willing to help. And in
Yeah,
need
Blitz
of
doesn't know who
powerful
Selena
friends.
Kyle is. That's not.
I know,
public
but that's what
knowledge.
that's what the dossier says. It says Selena Kyle and Nightwing.
Okay.
Selena
Nightwing.
Kyle, parentheses,
some woman.
Catwoman.
The way it was introduced right away on the top was Selena Kyle, so I will edit that. Say instead she said Catwoman. Right,
Okay.
So you're being recruited to rescue Nightwing and Catwoman.
Yeah, I can get on that.
Awesome. Welcome to the team. And she'll offer her hand and then pause and then put on the glove and then offer her.
Will.
Also, with the glove on, the window is no longer animated.
Willie, you got a
What the-
very riveting conversation. And
Shake
then your
hands
phrase is
and
no longer animated.
My friend is dead.
It's okay. You have other friends. I'll be your friend.
Wow, thanks. Please don't die.
I will do my best.
I have information about Catwoman.
You do?
Yes, my dad says she has a great ass. I don't know what that means.
It's the
Your dad's not wrong.
And Makeshift will turn around and pat her bottom. Took us.
How's Makeshifts compared to Catwoman?
Okay, you're asking me to compare my wife to Catwoman. They've both got really nice asses.
I'm playing as a macaque.
That's true. But humanoid, more humanoid.
I mean, check it out.
Well, I'm saying like for context of the.
Yeah. It's very nice. Very nice ass on this beautiful person.
Nice.
Now, however, does Willie mention who their dad is?
Nobody asked.
Okay. So it's just Makeshift that knows it's Snowflake.
Where it happened.
But yeah, so yeah, that's the information that Willie gives on Catwoman.
Okay. Yeah, fat ass. I believe it actually. With an outfit like that, I would be surprised if she wouldn't.
So we will pan away from y'all's first meeting to Crow. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character?
We're all just thinking about butts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So while y'all are focusing on butts, I'm going to talk about my character, Johan Darrows, also known as the Rat Man.
Johan, this is your first couple of months in Bludhaven. We kind of pan into you as you are being handed the keys to a building by none other than Olivia Queen, the daughter of and heiress of Queen the heiress of Queen Enterprises, the daughter, favorite daughter of Star City. That was what I was looking for, was because Star City's favorite son is is Green Arrow's tagline. Star City's favorite daughter, blonde bombshell that is Olivia Queen. And she'll offer you kind of the keys to this building, and she goes, we've had this building in my family for a couple generations, but I'm sure you'll be a great caretaker for it.
As Johan is taking the keys, he looks over the building and just, yeah, I can take care of a place like this.
Good. The specifications to the bottom, I made sure that they were ready for you. I also got you a more reinforced bat.
Thank you. I take it you've seen some of the more, we'll say, embarrassing spills I've had.
Yeah, Johan, trust me. It's not as bad as when Malcolm Merlin shot me off the side of a building. You're fine. But take care of the place. Bruce, Thomas, you remember Tom from when we were in college. He sent me a message earlier today. Your building is supposed to be the headquarters of a new group that he's putting together.
Johan does a double take at new group, and he's just like, "You're dropping this on me the day I get the building?"
Yeah, I listen, Thomas didn't give me any warning either. He's sending them to come recruit you to be part of the group. Apparently, Rachel's missing. Nightwing?
That changes things.
Yeah. You're gonna hold up here for them as your headquarters. You're gonna kind of introduce them to the place. one of them is also technically, we're not going to call it witness protection, but is in witness protection. The Justice Society are kind of looking out for him. He doesn't know that, but we are. But we've got a few leads on some things that are going down in Gotham. Me and Thomas are going to investigate those. Ellie Kyle is coming back to Gotham soon, so we're going to have our hands full with all of, me, her, and Tom are going to be taking care of the place. I need you to look after these kids, essentially, and Nightwing, and help them find Nightwing.
Alright, so babysitting, house sitting, and going on a manhunt, for lack of better terms.
And she'll hand you the same dossiers that Makeshift was handed, except instead of your dossier being in there, there's one on Makeshift.
Ooh. Hopefully it's not too bad.
It's not super detailed, just that you were sent here by the BPRD originally. Like, it's got what information they could find on you, but the BPRD does not like Batman.
That makes sense, actually.
Well, leave it to old Tom to figure out what dirty laundry people have hidden away.
Right? I mean, he's paranoid. Ever since what happened with Martha. I mean, I don't blame him, honestly.
No, none of us do.
After Bruce, he wasn't the same. And neither was she. Anyway, I'm gonna head
Moving on.
I'm gonna head south. We're going to Gotham. Dinah says hello and says you should come to dinner more often.
I'll swing by once the world calms down a bit.
I don't know if it's gonna calm down. Have you met the one from Metropolis?
One of these days, the world will have some semblance of calm.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
at
just
least
have,
at least he's on our side, you know?
That's true. We'll just have to do our part to make sure the world gets better, you know?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just gonna hold up a hand to give you a fist bump. Hello?
Left hanging.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking left hanging by the rat man.
Scarecrow, I think your audio fucked up. Either that or you
It
just
did fuck up. Long story short, I just said, as Johann gives her a fist bump, he has a somewhat sad smile because of days long gone.
Yeah, and she'll just go, don't worry. At least one thing that I can tell you is at least you'll have fun on this one.
Yeah, you said that about the cruise, but
Okay.
we'll not bring that up
Okay,
this
listen to
time.
me. That was not my fault. That was a freak storm in the East China Sea. That was not my fault. And at least we both got to see Hong Kong because of it.
That's true. Was on my bucket list.
Alright, I'll see you, buddy. And she kind of looks into the distance and goes, don't look now, but here they come. And she'll kind of gesture to... This is probably as you guys are approaching.
As we're approaching, Makeshift is talking to Blitz about, like, okay, so we're gonna break in. Where do we want to break in?
As they're approaching, Johann will multitask and quickly skim through their...
The dossier is just, like, looking over it.
Yeah, just quickly look over just so he has names, age, general grasp of their abilities, and that's it.
One of them has virtually nothing, just sentient fish tank, question mark?
He is thoroughly confused, but he just takes it at face value. The other thing he's doing while multitasking, he's summoning a couple rats around him, but keeping them out of sight and all that. A couple of them are in his jacket pockets. Some are just hiding in the shadows. There's one in a nearby sewer grate just sitting there waiting.
Your roll perception for that rat, the one's in the sewer grate.
Oh dear. Alright. Let's see how good my rats are at perception.
Your rat does not realize what's happening until it is snatched up by a much larger creature and eaten in a single bite as two yellow eyes watch the group approach.
Johann is now on high alert as he snaps his dossier shut and sort of pushes it into his coat, holding it down with his arm. He's trying to look calm and cool, but now he is focusing what is. He is very aware.
You guys approach to see Makeshift. You know this to be Johann, the guy you're coming to meet. It did say in his dossier that he was an old friend of Thomas and Olivia's, and that he is, known to be a street level vigilante. And so likely, knowing that they told you about him, they've probably told him about you.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
But you were still probably talking about breaking in because you just like breaking in.
Yeah, we're still definitely breaking in.
I'm a big fan of just going in through the front door.
I think.
Have you ever tried
that? What's the
I think
fun of
Ron's
that?
just signing at Makeshift. Do you break into every place?
I mean, yes.
I love doesn't even hide it. Yeah.
I thought about it. I didn't really have any good line.
But yeah, you guys see Johann approaching your group. As you
Oh, you're approaching me.
Yeah, as you know, you're approaching. Johann, what do you say to the group as you get close?
While Johann was on high alert, would he also have read what the puppet was signing?
Yeah, absolutely.
As he looks at the group, welcome. Seems you will be my guests for a while. Please refrain from breaking in.
You said that like a vampire. Are you a vampire?
Signs guests? Question mark.
We can come in even if you don't give us permission, vampire.
Just make sure you have like a crucifix. BPRD training pack. Just nope.
Yeah. Get a fucking rosary out.
I assure you, I am not a vampire. I actually quite enjoy spending time in the sunlight. Unfortunately, I just happen to have more work available at night.
Oh.
And most of my tenants happen to be more available. They don't have shifts at work and all that.
I thought
During
for
the
sure you were
hours
about to say
of the day.
most of my tenants tend to disappear.
Does Johann even have tenants at the apartment complex yet?
The only tenant that was living here was Olivia. This was her like, I get the fuck away from Star City place. This was the arrow, the quiver for a very long time.
So I'm just going to they don't believe me for a second.
Well, no, they did see Miss Queen leaving. Like, she visibly did just kind of walked away. Roan, you were gonna say something?
Nope. I think I'm good. If
Okay.
I did, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I signed guests? Question mark.
As Johann is talking, he's also signing, and he turns to the puppet. Yes. It seems you will be my guests for the foreseeable future, especially considering, well, you'll be looking through Bludhaven for a while.
You are the only person
Round
that
Tide.
pronounces it the way it was originally spelled, like pronounced in like the 1800s. Not giving any
Yes.
more, giving less credence that you are not a vampire.
Yeah, not doing
Yes.
anything to be vampire allegations.
I
Plus
think
the
Round-
fact that he has that pale old man skin.
Yeah, that's fair. Around S9, I can hear you.
Ah, that's good. You're hearing.
Mute, not deaf.
Makes my hand the energy.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a sign for I'm hearing. However, in ASL, it's basically I'm word salad.
Word
And
salad.
it's just you point at yourself and then you run your finger in a circle, brushing against your lips occasionally. It is funny.
I know like a few things. IRL. Yeah.
Makeshift roll perception.
Sure.
'Cause your ears-
Perception. I do have good ears.
You don't hear anything. Surprisingly.
Okay, cool.
Is it
If
just
there's
makeshift?
radio communications, I can pick up on those.
If we're talking about which senses I have extended, ultra hearing, dimensional, noticeable. The noticeable is not a type of hearing. Just a dummy.
No, it's not radio signals. It's just something that would have been picked up that I think Johan is a little more aware of because of the rats and his role earlier. I was just trying to see if Makeshift was also aware.
I apparently am not.
Yeah, no, you are not.
Hey friends, what's a vampire?
Long story short, a vampire is a creature of the night. There's a lot of different cultural interpretations, but the main carry factor is they drink blood to survive, they are harmed by sunlight, and usually they have some sort of bat iconography associated with them. No, the Batman is not a vampire.
He might be a
I think-
vampire.
I think Roan pulls a face when Batman's mentioned.
A lot of
when
people still
he
think he's a
said-
vampire.
After he says Batman's not a vampire, he mutters, "I would know."
Not
Yeah.
just bats.
Also wolves.
School.
Sometimes rats.
Johann squints, looking at Blitz.
Tell you what, no vampire's ever been a monkey.
That's true.
You say that. You're wrong, but you can say that.
I guess I
I
should
hope
say
I can meet a
neither
vampire one day, so I can ask how much, so I can ask how it feels to suck so much.
Hey, baby.
Yes, Jester.
Check your DMs for me, please.
Okay.
So, do you already kind of know why we're here if you're so well informed?
Looking for Nightwing, of course.
Yes. That is why.
Maybe keeping Bludhaven calm
Maybe
compared to how it can get sometimes.
I'm not so good at calm.
Calm as in, we don't have fires on every building and mass panic in the streets.
That's true. I don't do fire.
We take what we can get.
Speaking of fire, is this building up to code? It looks a little sus.
Can we fix it?
I'll have you know, the outside paint has been peeling for a while, but the inside is well above regulation standards. We just replaced the fire extinguishing system last week.
Hey, Belle.
Yes.
I know we talked about this pre-session, and then like I did like a hee. What if I lived here before I died?
Uh-huh.
Are we still running with that?
Oh yeah, this is your old apartment building.
Yeah, I think and then like Ronan like zones out and zones back in and looks
Your apartment was
at-
apartment 205, so the second apartment on the fifth floor.
Yeah, signs
Or
to
fifth apartment on the second floor.
signs to him. Like their room number. I lived here before 6 months ago.
Johann pulls out a tiny little notebook and flips through the pages to roughly.
Tenant 205 deceased.
He looks back at the mannequin, looks at the note, look at the ledger, looks at the mannequin, closes the book. This is Bludhaven. We are Gotham's sister city. This should not surprise me, but the city has a way of doing that.
Did you
I
get
keep
rid
saying
of
the same thing.
Did you get rid of the tenant's stuff?
No, it is Johann's policy to, while yes, he after 2 months of a confirmed deceased notice, he did move everything into storage. However, he will keep everything in storage for a year or until next of kin claims.
Okay. Well, you do know that this is now, you have the person that owned that stuff, and that person probably also needs their keys back.
But what about back rent?
Do you charge back rent for dead people?
Is this something Wet Willie is asking, or are you asking this of me?
That's out of character.
So out of character, Johann doesn't charge back rent if you are legally dead. However, that happens so frequently, he is tempted to change the policy.
Yeah, this is where Jason Todd or Jackie Todd stayed. Like, I promise not all of the Bat fam are gender swapped, but most of them are.
It just
Okay,
makes it that way. It's
but-
cute.
I'm thinking of the undead rights activist in the Terry Pratchett Discworld books.
If you would like to make an NPC that was an undead rights advocate, absolutely do it.
like he's campaigning like if we come back and our stuff has already been given to our next of kin, we should be legally allowed to reclaim it, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think looking at what's his name, Johann?
Yeah.
Yes, Johann.
What was probably lingering more towards the back, but like does walk forward. Science. Can I still have my keys?
Johann gives Roan. Roan is their legal name, yes?
Yes.
He looks at Roan, pulls out the book, flips back. You were confirmed deceased 6 months ago.
Science. I know.
It is my policy and policy of the apartment complex. Individuals deceased
This was in your
longer
lease. This was in your lease.
Individuals deceased for longer than 2 months will have their property and personal effects moved into storage, and if they are not claimed within 12 months, they will be disposed of. As it has only been 6, yes, you can have your apartment, yes, you can have your keys back. However, you will need some help moving your personal items and personal affairs back into your old home.
Don't worry, I'll be able to take care of that. So everybody sees this very large man come out of the sewer behind Johann. Large,
Hello?
green, scaly skin, huge maw full of sharp teeth, beady yellow eyes. What happened to you, Roan? Oh, hey, Cammy.
Hi.
This is Waylon fucking Jones.
That signs long story? Question mark?
You look so big.
Yeah, he's huge now. He's 7'4" tall. And he's just
I remember when you were
Hulk
just a
of
scaly
man.
teenager.
And he is a Hulk of a man. No, he's not a ninja. He's a giant mutant, Blitz.
Yeah, I realized that. Just
Oh, for sneaking so good.
God,
He's
yeah,
like
it's
staring
a
at
story.
you.
For what it's worth, I'm fine now.
Is that the Miku voice? Are you signing at him?
I'm signing at him.
He will sign back, what the fuck, Roan?
Slightly more aggressive signing. I don't have to explain myself to you.
The
I
fuck
thought
you
you were
don't!
dead.
I thought you were dead.
Do people
like
not
about-
usually get better from being deceased?
No, they don't.
But it has happened often enough that it is a part of every lease agreement that I write. Speaking of which, we will have to set up new lease contracts for the rest of you.
Thomas is paying their rent.
Who says
No,
that
He
we're
just wants to
staying here?
have their names on
absolutely not.
there. Oh,
Who said anything about staying here?
I just want your name, and for you to sign a dubious contract that may or may not be good for you in the long run.
Looks at.
I'm not making no
looks at
deal with no
him-
vampire.
Looks at him and signs. You sound so sketchy right now.
Well, you don't have to sign a new contract. I just have to renew your lease.
God, somewhere in there, a sign pun is in there somewhere.
It is. It absolutely is.
I think. Marissa turns back over to looks over at Croc listen, signing. I'm fine. I'm good. You don't have the right to be mad at me. I also thought you were dead.
First of all, you don't have the right to be mad. Hello.
Mean to me.
talking to Croc. Just, Croc just goes, listen, friend. I know that I may or may not have almost died by being stabbed by Batman, but in my defense, I always survive when I fall into the sewer. I wish he hadn't, but whatever.
Hold on, you did what now?
Yeah, Batman stabbed me, and then I threw him into the sewer after I stabbed him.
I heard you threw
He
a rock at him
fucking
one time. Is that
deserved
true?
Did you throw this rock?
I was minding my own business in Arkham Asylum, and I got stabbed by Batman in my own cell.
In my signs, in my defense, I was trying to make it to you, but I got stopped.
And he looks over at Blitz and goes, and yes, I did throw a very large rock at Batman.
You get him?
Not really. It's Batman. He's kind of good at not getting hit.
Considering Batman is the individual paying, well, all of your rent at the moment,
Ren pulls
I'd be rather surprised if that killed him.
the world's worst face.
Rowan, I'm gonna just go. Can I have the key, Mr. Landlord, so I can go and get all the stuff out of storage for Roan?
Ren moves forward, rapidly signing. I can pick up my own stuff.
You have stuffs to do. June told me what was going on.
And she was. This is all signing unless I say it's not signing. She told. When?
She can teleport. Why do you think I was waiting here?
She tells me not to tell you, so she can tell you.
Yes,
Sick.
exactly that.
Okay, cool, great. It's like a log. It's a log drawn out. Great. Have fun with that. I guess.
Yeah. So he kind of takes the key, if it's given to him by Johan.
Johan looks at, is just staring at Roan to see if Roan gives him a thumbs up or a thumbs down because
looks a little defeated, but gives you a thumbs up.
at that point he actually guides oh god, I just forgot the man's name. I forgot.
Waylon. His
He
name is
guides
Waylon
Mr. Jones.
Mhm.
He guides Mr. Jones to basically to the manager's office, where he pulls out a desk drawer full of keys and scrap metal in the shape of keys.
Fantastic.
And he pulls out one that is absolutely unremarkable. There are no marks on it, no colorful tags, nothing. He just hands it to Mr. Jones, and then goes into a different filing cabinet, rustles through a lot of very messy loose paper, pulls out a tiny business card with a single number written on it, and an address, and just, this is the address for where the storage locker is held. That number is the storage unit, and here is the key to the storage unit.
He'll take it and kind of look over at Roan and go, "I'll bring you your stuff and bastard when I get back."
Yeah, just excitedly citing bastard.
He tucks the keys into his jacket and literally leaps into the sewer. So as you guys are kind of getting apartments set up and into the hideout, we're gonna end this issue here. This issue of the comic will close as the team gets together, and next session you will go on your first caper to investigate Killer Moth, the villain. The next sessions will be a full villain investigation. Thank you everybody for playing. For those of you over on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.